Hey, what's up guys? Well, I'm back. Topic for this time around, it is parents with people with disabilities. There's many types of parents, for everyone mind you. But we occasionally encounter those of us who have parents with disabilities, with parents that take advantage of the person with disabilities. Let's just focus on blind people. I'm not the only one here in my household that's blind. I have a brother who is blind and has some learning disabilities. He has been determined to have, if I remember my information correctly, the mind capabilities of a 4-year-old, and that proceeds to the next thing that I want to talk about. He attended a school for the blind from 10 years on, and through that experience I was able to meet a variety of different parents and how they handled their children, and throughout my lifetime I've also been able to encounter via different places, services, computer apps, social media apps. I've been able to encounter other blind people, and we have the parents who don't know what they're doing with their children, so they baby them way too much and don't teach them to fend for themselves. Can all children fend for themselves? No, especially those that have multiple disabilities. They can't, but there's some that have multiple disabilities that have an amazing ability to manipulate their parents. Yes, I said it, their parents. But if you guys want that in a different video, I can absolutely do that because I've seen it happen. This one is specific in terms of the parents. And there's those kids that don't know very well, and the parents take advantage of that. And then again, we have our wonderful parents who do everything they can for their children. They're constantly taking them to get checked at the doctors. They're constantly taking them to whatever therapy they need, whatever care they need. But you also have parents, the main focus of my video, who weaponize their children's disabilities. They tend to say, oh, because of your disability you should be able to do this, because of your disability you should be able to do that, and then they make you feel terrible if something goes wrong. Like, for example, if let's say you go apply for a job as a blind person and you don't get hired. Here in the United States, as well as probably a grand majority of the countries, the success rate for a blind person to get hired and or employed for a job is very low. Some of it is prejudice that's been built throughout the time, and some of it is just, that places don't trust having an employee with disabilities in their work area. Sure, I do agree there's areas that don't necessarily fit the safety measures for a blind person to be walking around safely, but parents come back and they say, oh, your disability isn't too bad. You should have been given that job. You just didn't try hard enough. You're not ambitious enough and stuff like that. And that for a person that's blind is a very bad blow, because we as children, look up to our parents, and sometimes we seek our parents' approval, and when our parents treat us in that way or say those types of things, it really is hurtful to the extreme. So some blind people don't show it at all, but some blind people wear their hearts on their sleeves and they will show it. And parents take advantage of that. They say, oh, you should be stronger than that. I didn't raise you this way. I raised you to be that way. And don't use your blindness as a crutch. We're not using it as a crutch. It's something that we had to deal with in our daily lives. And they say, we understand you, whenever we try to explain it. But at the end of the day, sometimes they really don't. We really don't understand you guys as sighted people, as parents. you know, what the struggles that you're going through. But at the same time, you guys do not understand the struggles that we're going through. You only want the parents who weaponize their children's disability only see what they want to see. Is this going to upset a lot of people out there? Most likely, to be honest with you. But it's only fair that, you know, we as blind people also put our feelings out there, and that we allow people to know what is going on, and that you need to take a step back, sit back as a parent and look back and say, maybe I am doing something wrong. Maybe there's another way to approach this with my child. It's not about pushing and forcing my child to do things the way I see them fit. Maybe I should consult with my child and see how they feel about a specific situation. With that, guys, I am closing off this video. Leave comments, likes, share it around. And if you guys want to see more videos of this nature, feel free to leave them below. Everybody have a wonderful day and or night, depending where you are in the world. And, well, goodbye.